a really cool little song. Alright, let's put the game music on. Hello, Internet. How's it going? Welcome back. Let's see. Alright, they're still doing their thing over there. Yeah, welcome back to the courtroom. We still need to save Maya. I got no idea what's gonna happen with her, but we're gonna find out. Because they said that we had to... Wait, did we figure out what... I don't know, I don't think we figured it out yet. Because they said that we had to finish the court case in one day, and then that didn't happen. So we're gonna see if she's okay. And hopefully nothing happens to her. Hey, 21 Sticks, welcome back. Just getting started here. Got my tea all set up, I'm ready. We're not gonna go super late because I do need to cut up a shit ton of vegetables for dinner tomorrow, so I gotta do some prep later. But we're gonna do what we can. Try to hopefully maybe, no. Realistically, I don't think we're gonna finish this case today, but we'll get as far as we can. So let's get to it. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Ah! There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. Ah! Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. Poor Pearls, she's so sad. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. We're trying to win this on a technicality, is that what we're doing? So sad. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right, so... Oh, it's Gumshoe. Hey, you guys! Glad I caught you, pal! Mr. Scruffy Detective? Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. Just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now, and I came to talk to you, pal. Oh no, he got fired! But we're kind of busy now. Let's check on Charlie. We always gotta check on Charlie. Hey, it's wilting a little. What? Oh, I'll give it some delicious water, pal. It's okay. I already did that. Watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? Did he just call the watering can Mr.? Oh, Gumshoe. You special boy. Telling me about the future. So what are you gonna do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Stop Gumshoe abuse, yep. Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in all until my next payday. Oh, shit. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday. Oh my god, are you gonna be homeless on the street, Gumshoe? Guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Do we get paid? Do we even get paid? Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Oh no. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Tell me about Edgeworth. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. Damn, harsh.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally. The truth? Sandry's last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing stranger in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean about that thing, pal? Why would she want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day. Yeah, it is kind of weird. And they're saying that that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se, it just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Is there something wrong with our client? He just seems like a... He's like a himbo. Is that the right term I'm thinking of? He seems like a himbo. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Francisca Von Karma. Speaking of Miss Von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? She got shot. Yeah. Wasn't she shot this morning? Tell me about Francisca. Miss Von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, pal. But she's gonna be fine, right? I mean, Edward said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. She should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? Huh? You gonna go visit her, pal? No? Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Phoenix likes the pain of going over there to get whipped by Francisca. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. Oof. This may be good for her if you went and let her whip you for a bit, pal. I don't want that. I don't want that, though.
Let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
No! What are you teaching her? Now I'm definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital. Oh, yeah. Hottie Clinic. Excuse me? Why are we going there? That name sends a chill down my spine. I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh no, why are we doing this? Shout to everybody. Look, it's my attorney's badge. Ah, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, I'll make it all sparkly shiny again. I'm really touched. He shined our badge for us. That's the nicest reaction we've ever got. Do we want to go see Francisca or should we check in with our client? Let's go check on our client. Alright, March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. From what the guard told me, it sounds like along with Mr. On Guard, Miss Andrews is also being detained here. Oof.
Yeah, we should talk with them since we're here.
Yeah, but both of them are still in questioning.
We don't have time to waste.
Yeah, visiting hours are almost over. Well, I guess we're not gonna go see them. To the Criminal Affairs Department, because it's right there. March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department.
Wow, everybody looks really busy with something or another.
They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass the victims list around. You've gotta be kidding, there's over 100 people on here.
Mr. Nick? Is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal?
Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. Yeah, as far as I know, our guide's not like a homicide dude. Hotel lobby, okay. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby.
Alright now, Mr. Nick, let's go look for clues. We have to for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass! Oh, never mind, it's Wendy. Miss Oldbag. Hold on. Gotta get ready for her. Her voice is a little hard. Don't devalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-headed pettifogger! What's a pettifogger? Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really want was something much more valuable. I want Edgy Poo's heart. I want it all mine. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Arr! I could actually read that. That was funny.
Miss Oldbag.
Keep your hands off me. This helmet's airtight. No air's getting in, no air gets out. Then why do you keep putting it on? Huh! Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. Hey, I said no restless loitering and no touching. Okay, can't touch anything. You're interfering with my watch, and that's a no-no. Looks like in order to search around here, I have to first get this cookie alien to go away. Why is she dressed like this anyway? Did we ever talk about that? Night of the murder. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper. Looks like the only way I'm gonna get any investigation done is to first do something about this cookie alien. Do we have anything to make her go away? I don't think we do. I'll be back for you, old lady. Let's go see Francesca. To the Hottie Clinic. March 22nd Hottie Clinic reception. Never thought I'd come back to this place. Oh god. No, I don't like this guy! Sad. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Hi. Wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Director Hottie. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes? Director Hottie! Oh. That was Edgeworth. I'm sorry. Edgeworth. Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it, Director, Francisca. How's Francisca von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because, you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and that surgery went well. Have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this, director and his secret. He looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes? I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all, And when I stuck up on her real secret like she would scream really loud. Yes? I see. But she's really cute too. When I do that, she'd whip me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I could get used to it. I like this guy less and less every time we talk to him. Ah! Go back to your room. You're so mean, So mean, my frisky friska. But that's good too. Okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. Hi, scary lady. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I knew I should have come here. She's just gonna mock us. I don't think there's anything we need to look at here. It's fine. The shooting! I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. Why did Phoenix bring flowers? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe he's just trying to be a nice guy. I even had full intentions of running the trials this morning.
But that have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It's the only logical course of action. given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. Uh-oh. Is it gonna be war? Phoenix, stop being a reasonable human being. I think I know what deal he's referring to. The deal! Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ungard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you are talking about. Do you have proofs that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not, I have only one objective: to find Ungard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma, Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ungard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she is now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was... Ow! Why is she whipping us again?
I think visiting hours here are about over. So, if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth. Can I help you? What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far? But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Back to being... By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Oh yeah, look at his bulging eyes. That's funny. Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry! Do you have any idea what you had stupidly yet inadvertently done? Yes. Can't believe you hid this from me all this time. What the hell is this card? What is this? That card. What in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. The Special Investigations Team had existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. No, I don't. I really don't understand. And their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. What? Is that our kidnapper? Because his name is the Killer. And just as his name states, he's a killer. An assassin. The best at that. Assassin? Wait, an assassin has Maya? Oh, that ain't good. Picture card added to the court record was placed next to the victim at the time of the murder. Miss Andrews was carrying it. I get it, Shelly, and there's a picture of a shell, and the killer, because he's a murderer, and he likes to kill people. This guy... I don't know if he intentionally picked his own name, but... or if he's just named like that because this game likes puns. Okay. Tell me about this assassin. So, who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Landing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So, because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell in them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. Wait, what the fuck? Does that mean he killed... What's his face? Juan Corrida? Our victim in this case? Because the card was found next to him.
Why would he do something like that?
I think it is a part of his duty to his clients. His duty? He leaves a card. His clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. Oh, shit! Oh, no. What if... Because the killer is insisting that we get Matt on guard off the hook. So, logically, from what Edward just said, if Matt on guard is Shelley the Killer's client, Shelley the Killer's like, fuck, I need this guy to not be found guilty because I'm the one who did this hit, and that's part of my, like, professional... whatever you want to call it, his professionalism as a killer. That's why he's now threatening us to get Matt on guard found innocent. But that means our client is a dirty jerk and he hired a hitman to kill the victim, so he is actually kind of guilty. Even though he didn't do the murdering himself. I thought he was just a dingbat. Oh shit. Oh no. That ain't good. I guess we'll find out if that's really the case, but I don't got a good feeling about this. See? The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it. Wouldn't you agree? Shelley the Killer, huh? Can we talk to Edward about this, or are we gonna get in trouble? I noticed something at the trial today. You're behaving in a very strange manner. Something the matter? About that. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I'll prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Phoenix, what the fuck's wrong with you? Take his help!
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Phoenix! Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Ooh! Knew it! Your own client. In Edgeworth we trust. Please stop! Can't listen to you. Can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you'll need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. If you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Receipt from Edgeworth allows bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. Oh, this is how we get rid of old bag. Letter of introduction added to the court record. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick? Do you think Mr. Angard hired an assassin?
No way! I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yeah, I guess not.
Oh no. Maya. Please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound. Date, question mark, time, question mark, location, question mark. Ooh, are we gonna find out what's going on with Maya?
I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court.
Hey! I guess she's not wrong.
Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Click.
Oh, she got out easily.
Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around.
Question marks all around. Teddy bear. Where the hell are we?
What is this place? Got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to my sis and maybe get out of here.
Teddy bear?
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this?
Weren't there a bunch of teddy bears in someone's room? Oh, you're right! That's pretty darn weird.
I think it's a bear. How cute. But it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it.
The fuck?
I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something.
Interesting.
There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste.
Isn't Celeste, Adrian Andrews' mentor?
I bet this could be a clue.
Yep, yeah, that's her, Celeste Impacts.
Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but I just kind of feel like videotapes? All of them. So what kind of room is this? Oh hey, it's a computer. Never really used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat, there goes my plan to use this to somehow get out of here.
I'm a little concerned she doesn't know how to use a computer, but she did grow up in a remote village, so I guess.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR. Sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here?
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Hey, Sano, how's it going? We're trying to figure out where the hell Maya is, and hopefully the killer isn't gonna kill her because we didn't actually get the acquittal yet. Mysteries abound. Yeah! It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
Yes.
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways? You mean...
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick!
F. F for Maya. Oh no. March 22nd, 7:04 p.m. Hottie Clinic Reception. Man, we've been here for a while.
Mr. Nick?
Huh? Oh, yes, Pearls? Caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Yeah, that guy was freaky.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
least for now, I have no choice but to believe in a Mr. Ungard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if he's here so we can talk to him. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? It's from Matt Ungard. Ah, here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
What's the case this time? So kind of similar to the Steel Samurai in the first game, we now have the Nickel Samurai. And the Nickel Samurai supposedly killed the Jammin' Ninja, who is his TV show rival. Like, they air at the same time, so the two actors are rivals. And then, as we were kind of... Before we even, like, really started investigating and had a choice to take the client, Maya got kidnapped by, apparently, an assassin. And apparently the assassin is the one who actually killed the victim. And it seems like it's at least being heavily hinted right now that the person who hired the assassin is actually our client. So that's kind of fucked. And the condition to get Maya free and safe and not killed is that we have to get an acquittal for the client. So we don't know how exactly that's going to play out yet because we just discovered that. So yeah, this is a pretty screwed up case. We don't know what's right and we don't know what's wrong. I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. Those freakish assassins, man, always kidnapping assistant attorneys. Oh yeah, man. Man, that's such a weird thing that just keeps on happening, right? What a strange world we live in. Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. I feel uneasy all of a sudden. Oh, Mr. Wright! So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. He didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. Think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, right? Like, every day, it's amazing nobody does anything to prevent it. Yep. All the time, man.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed this cat.
I'm sure poor Shu's stomach... Oh, sorry.
I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Matt's note jammed into pocket. We're gonna go to his house, I guess. I guess it's a good chance to look for clues, but okay. The client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat. We live in a strange world. To the hotel? Well, we might as well get her to move first and then take a look around. Get out of my way, old bag! Maybe if I show her this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Old Bag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo!
Is that her perfume pheromone d'amour I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation?
Rude? Edgeworth?
Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly?
Ah, man's good at flattery. Fine, but only because Edgy Poo said so, you understand?
Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag.
I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook.
Yeah, what the hell is Edgeworth doing?
It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know nothing's gonna come out of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings things are meant to be told and shared.
Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
Ah! What now? One little thing before I forget. Can't go into on guard's room today.
Why?
The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? What if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer? So don't go in there! Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of old Wendy Oldbag! Okay. I guess we're going into the Viola Hall. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. To the hallway. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway.
Hey, city boy!
Lotta, you're still here.
Reckon course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, you have a camera? Reckon give. Photographer's gonna have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief?
I didn't take it! Why can't you drop the thief thing already? Old bag dug it. So mean to me. Tell me about the night of the murder. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Fought a few stalls around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
Security lady also wasn't in this hallway the entire time either.
Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. Alright, what about the scandal? It's about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that ditty I wrote?
Yeah, can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about on guard shoving his manager lady on a corrida?
Yep.
Oh, well, I reckon y'all best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldooders. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why you gotta look like you suddenly got older too? Am I just shrinking here?
Bulldooders, that's what you said, right?
My baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? Put in a few good words for me and get me my camera back.
You want me to do what now?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee you'll get it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Oh, no, please don't. Okay, I'll see you then.
And you two there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it to me.
Would you please just leave already? Oh my god, Lotta. Alright, to Karita's room. That is indeed quite a lot of teddy bears. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Karita's hotel room.
Mr. Nick!
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon. Oh my god. Thought we got rid of her. Thought we escaped you!
Excuse me? What you're calling a demon, Brett?
Slinks! It's the alien!
How are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with you young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respects to my poor one, and you're disturbing me.
I don't know if that's what she was really doing. Oh, Lord. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial.
Symbol spam? What? Nightbot, what are you doing? Nightbot, what did you do? Spam protection, let's see. Disables. There. Too many dots and periods. Oh, that's what it was doing. Bad Nightbot. I don't care about that. Alright, I turned it off, so it shouldn't do that again. Sorry. Alright, should be all good now.
I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and her note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it.
What are you teaching her?
Now, hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But, you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Karita.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. At the show with a mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is the pearls?
The presents, no bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. Why are they all bears? All of Mr. Karita's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears.
Why?
Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear one was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight,
Hey, we're having a little mini earthquake aftershock, possibly. It's fine. It was small. We're good. refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
Wow, what a heartwarming story.
Free foot massages, wee! As long as it doesn't knock my tea over, I don't really care. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out. Down by a river going, eh, you sure can fight. You too, Bob, you too. Did all that really happen? It's in his biography, Bob. What a lot of crock. So, ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. What if this has anything to do with the bear that Maya found? I doubt she's gonna know anything about this, but let's flash at her anyway. I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you! She's clamming up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful.
Well, then how about I tell you my measurements? No, that's okay. Really.
She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know. Show her the picture. Nope, got nothing to say still, okay. I have a feeling she won't care about anything. Oh, how about this? Nope, nothing, alright. Why does he like tomato juice? You know anything about that? Nope, okay. Well then. Oh wait, what if we send profiles at you? What do you think of the manager? Nothing? Alright. Well, we got some information about the bears at least, so that's something. Like, why is my phone buzzing at me? Nope, nothing important, it's fine. Bears, and more bears. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. Tomato juice in a wine glass, huh? I guess you can make anything just a little bit fancier. Yeah, apparently you can. You put it in a wine glass, it's just extra fancy. That's a really weird looking wine glass, by the way. This is probably where Mr. Krita fought his assailant.
His glass shards.
They're probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over. And then that's the case with the water on it. I don't really think there's anything too much else for us to look at here. Looks more like a parfait dish. Yep, that's what I think too. If there's any kind of beverage, well, let's put a sundae in there actually. Was I thinking? Oh yeah, if any kind of drink would go in there, I would think maybe like a milkshake, or if it was alcoholic milkshake, or you might be able to get off by using it as a champagne flute, but that's still a really weirdly shaped champagne flute, so. Very strange. Anyway, let's go check out this apartment. March 22nd, On Guard Mansion. Whoa! Thanks for the 3 gifts, says the vagrancy. Much appreciated. How's your night? How's it going? Now you're thinking about drinking a parfait and this does not upset you, regardless of how absurdly messy that would be? Yep. Hey, but by coincidence, you now have a tiny parfait glass as your sub badge. It is empty right now, but the more subs you get, the more it starts to fill up. Booze! I love booze. Booze is great. Alright, On Guard Mansion, living room. I should have some booze later. Drinking's fun. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
Why the fuck is there a floating motorcycle in the living room? Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo the kitty cat. Shoo!
Ma'am, that's suspended. Same thing, it's floating! Precious baby! So I guess this is Shu.
Oh, what a lovely cat! Hello, Shu!
Can we adopt it? Can I have his cat? Cat seems to like pearls. Booze parfait, carefully poured layers of hard liquor, ideally ones that taste good together, not judging. Hey, 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 hey. You actually can layer alcohol like that, and there actually is a cocktail that I've seen served in this type of parfait glass with layered booze. It's actually the layered grasshopper. I think it goes milk and then yeah, milk, then creme de menthe, and then creme de cacao, and you layer it using the bar spoon, and then yeah, you basically have a layered alcoholic drink. It's pretty cool. You can even add ice cream to it. It's pretty tasty. Yeah, someone else there is also a genius. Pardon me. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh no, this is the assassin, Mr. Zipperface. Hey, shouldn't we be suspicious of him? Because this is definitely 100% the hotel dude who took Maya to go get the phone call and then she was kidnapped. Real talk, you want that now? I don't think I have the green creme de menthe. I definitely have creme de cacao. And we just got milk today. We need to get more green creme de menthe, and maybe we can make that. Damn it, I just want booze. Need a cocktail! I'll get one before I start cooking later. I'm not really cooking, sorry, doing my prep work. Just cutting vegetables. Anyway, this guy. Does that mean that Maya's somewhere in this house? There's the door with the little... Oh, I guess it was a cat door. The pet door. So that means Maya's on the other side of this door, probably. Ooh. Hey, Dr. Lupin, how was your stream? I didn't even see you go offline. It still says you're online on my thing. May I help you with something, Mr. Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The Masters. And you must be Mr. Wright. Yes? Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe. Wow, you picked the most generic name that they also use for dead bodies. Nice to meet you. Meow. Can I have that cat? I must save the cat from this evil zipper man.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
That's sketchy? Yeah, that's pretty darn sketchy, I would have to say. Bar in the dining room doesn't have fancy cocktail stuff, just nice scotch. Ooh, nice scotch is actually really good, though. Really nice rum. Middling to cheap vodkas, rum, whiskeys. Have you been to Lost Spirits? If you have not been to Lost Spirits, then you need to come visit us sometime when the pandemic is over and they're doing tours again, and we will take you to Lost Spirits. It is a distillery, and they make some pretty damn good whiskeys and rums and brandy. Fun stuff. You mix science and booze and Willy Wonka and you get Lost Spirits. It's pretty great. Going well, just finished smacking down Camellios. I don't even know what a Camellios is, but I hope that was fun. Yeah, come visit sometime. We'll go. We'll take you there. Bet it's for Mr. On Guard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shu?
Door. It's locked tight. Maya! Can you hear us through the cat door? Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. We are pretty nosy, to be fair.
Her mask here.
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. Phoenix knows these things now. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. What a fanboy.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid.
A giant bicycle's flying through the air.
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But sorry to disappoint you. Can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Suspended, as Vagrancy said, ruining little Pearl's dream. Poor little girl.
Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here.
I'm sorry, what? That's actually a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
Meals be a rough elder dragon with a penchant for stealing. Don't let him steal your stuff. That's rude. You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. I have. We have one in our free company house.
You should come and visit Fame Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Never cooked on a hearth before, though. That seems fun. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today? Oh, poor Phoenix. Let me in that room! Maya! Let's talk to the shady zipper man. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. Not typically butler-like, as it were. Alright, tell me about yourself. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. No, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. How about Shu? Tell me about the cat. That's a very cute cat you've got there. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shu. Hold on! I have a question. If he has a butler feeding the cat, why the fuck did he send us over here? And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Matt's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. So young and yet already so accomplished, a master of law. But there is also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Phoenix, why would you do that? Yeah, why the hell did we throw that away? Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Meow. Can I have the cat? Do we have to leave? I want the cat. Why is there a symbol by your... Oh. Yeah, you got gifted a sub. Can't believe we really threw that away. Well, that was the thing. What's in criminal affairs? Nothing? Okay. We can't get to them here. So I guess all we can do is explore the hotel. Actually, let me get Gumshoe's thoughts on some stuff. What do you think about the killer? Oh yeah, do you know about this card? Card? Edgeworth, for some reason, went pale the instant he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is, pal! You do? matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. Gumshoe. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Mr. Edrith really likes those cooked snail things. What are they called again? Escargot or something like that?
Mr. Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edrith's face turned pale, right?
As I suspected, Gumshoe has no clue. Gumshoe, be smarter, please. Yep, please. Could you please take a look at this? Can't think of anything to say about this, pal. Why don't I make us some instant noodles instead? That's okay, really. Oh, Gumshoe. Alright, I guess it's to the hotel after all. Let's take a look around here. Well, we gained, like, literally nothing by going... Character names get you every time. Yeah, they're pretty funny. We got nothing for going to the house. Especially Miss Oldbag, yeah. She is a special lady. Actually, I guess we got profiles. Butler, Vanguard Mansion, but for some reason I get the feeling we've met before. I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock! Roar! What is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime. Ugh, that startled me. Thought I was gonna die for a second.
8 p.m.? That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Wait, doesn't that mean Francesco's coming? Beep. Oh no, wait, it's the killer. What do you want from me? Hello? Hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? Seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please! All I ask is for one more day. I get a not guilty verdict for sure this time. Please. Suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright. Alright. Then... a little... What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems... bad. Connect. Damn it! Did the transceiver just suddenly break? Well, excuse me. The fuck?
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? That is kind of weird. I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Do we know an electronics expert? Hey, old bag. You know this guy? Nope. Alright. He hasn't seen anything. Even though he was walking around the hotel that day. Got anything new to tell me? No? Okay. Who do we know that might be an electronics expert? Let's try Criminal Affairs Department. Nope. Let's go to our office and ask Gumshoe. Whoa! March 22nd, Wright and Company Law Offices. Hey, welcome back, pal. I thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. That's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is. I'm sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. Excuse me? You gotta be kidding. Here I thought he had already whipped something up. I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me on anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Oh, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. Can I help you with this? Transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy about that thing.
What thing? Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself?
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe... Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? What do you mean by that, Gumshoe? So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. Stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? We don't have that problem anymore. Not in this day and age. We fixed that.
Huh? Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes! TV does do that. So that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this. Pearl's so cute. Remember when your old flip phone used to do that? Yep. Yeah, I remember it used to do that to the CRTs back in the day. We don't have that problem anymore, though. So the room you were in when the interference to the transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. That's kind of weird. Would also get a buzzing in your PC speakers right before you got a call. Yeah, I used to have that too. It was so weird because in our, like, I think in our very first computer, we would sometimes pick up the signal from, like, other people, so we would just hear people's conversations through the speaker sometimes. And that was always just, like, super awkward. It's like, we don't know where it's coming from, but I hear people talking through the speakers. Something like a listening device or something. What the? Oh, so Karita's room is probably bugged. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
You were in Mr. Cornita's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it, I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, pal. Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah! Okay, Gumshoe.
We should get going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Back to the hotel room. There's a lot of walking. Whoop. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Karita's hotel room. Hey, you're finally here, pal! Is he not an active duty officer? Does he... so he got fired. They fired him today, so... He... works for us? Like, he forced himself into our... being our employee? I guess. Well, yeah, that happened. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Do you have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. Suddenly, staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. Yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper.
Looks a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Okay. Oh? By who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Who makes a bug sweeper device as a elementary school project? Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job. Think. But you can't set the sensitivity, so it's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, I might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? Just about to say the precinct must be poorly managed if an ex-cop would get their hands on gear. Yep, fair. I'm getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this, baby. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal. I bet it's in one of the damn teddy bears.
So we're gonna find it, right?
Right, now first let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. Super will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, yep, new toy. Press enter to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal? New toy! Why is this going off?
Doesn't seem to be anything giving off radio waves there, Mr. Nick. Keep a careful eye on the bug sweeper. Let's try again.
Oh, okay. Sweeper isn't exactly the best. Well, make do with what you have, right? Oh, the lamp? Lamp check. Listening device? Nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yep.
And they're all on. Shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. That's a TV. I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places.
Looks like the TV was left on and now it's showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones.
You know, every time I watch one of those old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
I should probably keep my mouth shut here and not distort her dream. Robo pup bear?
Oh, what a lovely bear!
Pearl. This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? Oh, it's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one. How old is that tomato juice on that desk? Must be getting a bit funky. It's definitely been out there for more than a day.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
How many horsepowers is it? Or how many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, That's a cell phone. Cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Korean Village. And Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one.
something.
Why is the radio still on?
Oh, it's Kids Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? I mean, that's a TV remote, and that's a laptop. There's no listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
You know what a notebook is? All the lights are on, TV's on, radio on, someone here's made of money. Yep.
Yes, it's a small book with paper that you can write on, so?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
Mr. Nick, what's a laptop?
Oh, Pearls, you sweet child. Oh, it's in the Big Bear!
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. Is this a fucking camera? Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got.
No, you can't! Such a violent act! No!
Oh, poor Pearls. Waiting for there to be a dude in the teddy bear. That's a fucking camera. That's what that is. That's a miniature camera. It looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. Oh, what emitter? Transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Camera. So this tiny thing is a camera? Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems. So it's a video camera. Runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is only the camera part here, pal. Tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
Footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So, it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right! Spy camera added to the court record, set to record the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour, was running at the time of the murder. Oh, is this how the killer sends proof of his kill? So, what's a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage the camera took to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That's the time the awards ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Does that mean it's recording right now because it's 8 p.m.?
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
Actually, no, it was 8 p.m. when we were here earlier. It might be past 8 p.m. now. Pinhole cameras, once used for security, now mostly used in the Airbnb bedrooms. That is creepy and also a very good point. I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
And
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? And if you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have had a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. Transmitter changes the footage taken by the spy camera into radio waves and transmits the data. Talk about the bear.
so there was a camera in this bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present. And I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Creed this present? I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear added to the court record. Spy camera was set in its right eye, found in the victim's room. I got it! What? Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit. What are you gonna do? To the victim and a bunch of teddy bears? Yep, apparently the victim had a shit ton of teddy bears. I'm gonna go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought this. That's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m. Leave it to me. Even if I had to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah?
But Mr. Scuffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
Oh, this sounds like Edgeworth. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Gumshoe, the second bestest boy. He's like a very good Labrador Retriever. Kinda dumb, but very loyal. Ah. Knew it! Hello, Edgeworth. You have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. Can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time. I see. Thanks. That smirk. Yep. Don't thank me yet. Still have to find her. So there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? What do you mean? You know the stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. Think I can still make it in time. What do you mean by that? I'll be taking this for now. That's a big old bear! How are you gonna get it out to your car by yourself or whatever? Sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. He's gonna wear it when he gets home, maybe? He did say it's an expensive luxury brand, and Edgeworth likes to be fancy. That's why he's got 2 to 3 tea sets. Now you're imagining him slinging it over his shoulder and dragging it to his car? I have questions. But besides that, right. Till court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Dude as fancy, he's not gonna yuck his yum. Bear. Yep, Cam and the bear. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer? Miss Andrews' past? Kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card. Shelly the killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued! We actually got through the investigation. I'm proud. Hell yeah, we're gonna save. Alright, is it trial time? Oh, not trial time. Investigation part 2. I was not expecting that, that's for sure. March 22nd, 9:14 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. The truth!
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, she's so sad. Why is this still here?
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. What kind of bear he doesn't have?
Seeing a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
My teddies.
Hi, the bear with all these problems. Growl. God damn it, Mo. I don't think I want to bear with the trauma that last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Are we sure this guy wasn't a bear himself? I don't know, maybe. Alrighty, let's talk to little Pearls, the real killer. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
An assassin, Mr. Shelley the killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one who hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
Why are we talking about this with an 8-year-old little girl? That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, you're still a killer.
Who could have hired the assassin? You think it was Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah, she wouldn't have really had a reason to try to frame Matt on guard for it, I think. Because if she hired a professional killer, she might as well have had him do the frame job for her, so it wouldn't make sense for her to do it herself. That's kind of weird.
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client...
That kid's gonna grow up too fast if she keeps hanging around Phoenix? Yep, I agree.
Then, no, it can't be.
Man on guard himself?
Was it Matt?
I think it was Matt.
If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin...
He's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? We asked him the wrong question. Because it's true, he didn't kill Juan Corrida himself. He had him killed. Ooh, tricky. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Ask the wrong fucking question, you get the wrong fucking answer. I didn't see any Cyclops at that time. Actually, that reminds me.
Do you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. What did she say?
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right, you didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Gem and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That
That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Enguarde's secret? What is his secret?
What if he stored the secret inside a teddy bear, and that's the teddy bear that is in Matt Enguarde's basement right now with Maya? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Krita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Enguarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Krita silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Enguarde. There's no way around it now. How do we meet with him if it's past visiting hours?
What do you think of the shell? There's still so many things in this world that I don't understand yet. Honestly, I still don't have enough training.
Back from Huntin! Welcome back, Dio. No, it's okay. I don't have any ideas myself.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
What'd you think of the weird butler, Pearls? The butler that's very suspicious and has a zipper face. Nope, no thoughts? Alright. Oh, alright. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 o'clock p.m. already. We still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Still the matter of the secret Mr. Krita had about Mr. Enguarde. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those are two things I must know tonight.
Aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Huntin was fun. Gonna get dinner? Okay, have a good dinner. I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. Yeah, how are we gonna get in if visiting hours are closed? March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh no, it's the old bag. Just can't get away from her! Hey, wait! No, don't tell her to wait, let her go! What is it, whippersnapper?
All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good! Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason! I was told to use it to search the whole hotel!
Gumshoe gave her the bug sweeper. Alrighty. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? One Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poos.
Uh-oh, Edgeworth gave it to her. Edgeworth.
And he said...
Feel angry. Direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Alright, about the bug sweeper.
This is absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera in one of those presents.
Very interesting. Why did they tell her? Edgeworth Phoenix already hates you.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera.
What?
Yes, that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
I don't think she's that smart to know how to use that stuff.
Spying on people by herself. As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. Alright, about Juan and Adrian.
Oh, you want to know about Juan and that manager, right?
Actually, as I hear it, they are something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? Who are you talking about?
You don't know? That manager woman what Vaughn had. It's a shame she killed herself, though. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impax? Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one! That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know? Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita? Wait, what the fuck? Really? You kidsies today, you don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Oh. Well then, that's certainly a new thing. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Excuse me?
Why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was gonna get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What the fuck? What? Something tells me that wasn't actually suicide. Yeah, there's something very, very suspicious about the suicide suddenly.
But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right?
They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Okay. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager Celeste killed herself. Holy shit. Yeah, this shit gets, like, sketchier and sketchier. We're in something deep here. How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
You wanna tell me more? No? Okay. What if I show you Celeste's picture? No? Okay. Well, we did learn something. I don't know what the hell that means, but okay. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel lobby. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Wondering if that'll end up like another DL6 or SL9? I don't know. This game gets into like some really deep shit sometimes with the cases. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. I don't really think there's anything to look at still, though. Let's see, where should we go next? Can we go into his house? Ooh, we can go back into the house. March 22nd, on guard mansion living room. Looks like no one's around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches in his face.
Phew!
Kitty!
Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, aren't you?
Yes?
Of course. Come on, let's play.
Guy's really proud of his motorcycle, yeah? I wonder if that butler and Mr. Doe's already asleep or not. Are we looking around at everything again? Small door, bigger door for the cat. But I want to look at it. I'm nosy! That's a hearth. Or not a hearth, sorry, fireplace. And then the suspended motorcycle. She doesn't say anything different. Is there really nothing else for us to look at here? Nothing new? And what if I want to talk to the cat? Cat, go in the cat door and get Maya. Nothing? Okay. Fine, we'll move on. March 22nd Police Station Criminal Affairs Department.
Feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyers, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is this witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this? Can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission. So there you go. Yes! Thanks, Edgeworth.
What?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Nope, that's fine. Now we get to do our interviews. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. That means that both Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Ooh. Let's get Miss Andrews first.
Oh, it's you.
I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me? I thought your client was Matt.
I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Krita had on Mr. Ungard. Yeah, I'm thinking we need to find out more information about this so we can maybe crack Matt open and figure out what the hell's going on here. How does it feel to be here so late, Mr. Guard? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's sleeping standing up. The night's pretty long, and he probably got tired. Hope he doesn't fall over. Sorry, Mr. Guard. Alright, tell me about Matt on Guard. I'd like to ask you about Matt on Guard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
Okay, how about Celeste? About Miss Celeste Impax.
I'd finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry. Why do they keep showing this to us?
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it.
You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. But I never had any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
Suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard?
That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way.
Police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Miss Andrews.
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now?
Revenge for what? Oh no! Cyclops! Oh, just one. Okay, shouldn't be too bad. Cyclops, huh?
Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. What?
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge. Ooh, let's get to the bottom of this. She probably thinks Matt is the reason why she maybe Matt's the reason why they broke up and then she killed herself. Ooh. What else would she want revenge for, you know? Interesting. Let's see. Let's see how we can break her. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder?
I already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste? Why is my thing so low?
Celeste!
There's only one catalyst that could cause such a strong feeling, and even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide.
What are you trying to say?
Celeste was... Oh, sorry.
Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
Right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. How much longer am I gonna go for? Hopefully not too long. I hope we wrap up this investigation and then we can stop there, because I have to go do prep for dinner tomorrow, so we're not gonna go super long. Hoping this won't take more than half an hour.
Can you please explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
Uh-oh. No, because I don't have that yet. I'll get back to you on that. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Should investigate and gather more clues. Alright, maybe we can go back and talk to Matt. March 22nd, law offices.
Doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here.
Well, he's out there with that camera asking around at all the electronic stores.
And I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Oh, Pearls. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us.
Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Alright, hold on. Can I pick somebody else now then whose story do I want to hear? Let's talk to Matt now. Dude, it's Mr. Wright! Hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Carita was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt On Guard. What's wrong? Mr. On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. What's your secret? About the press conference. You the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews.
It looked like somehow Juan had his hands up a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Could you please fill me in on what the secret is, please? You people in your— holy shit, that's a lot of Cyclops! I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Cyclops. Said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? No. Do you know about Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. Ah, but I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Kurita. Her mentor was Mr. Kurita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas?
Oh, Pearl. We gotta get you a pizza, girl. Let's go eat one later, okay? I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our mind off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. On guard. Are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? Yep, that's what it sounds like. Oops. He was a bit of a talentless hack when he was alive. I didn't mean to present that. My bad. Who knew he could play dead so well? Wouldn't you agree? Well, that's because he really is dead. Quite pitifully indeed, yeah? That's not what I wanted to show you. I want to show you the suicide report. Mr. On guard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. What do you mean by that? Just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Interesting. About this.
Mr. Nick, you can't!
Huh?
Miss Andrews said she doesn't want anyone to know about that, remember?
What's that? Oh, this, nothing. It's nothing, really. I wanted to show it to him, though. How about this? I'm kind of scared to show him this card. What's wrong, dude? Oh, so about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying. Or is he? And again, he looked like he gasped just now. Think I'm seeing things? Interesting. That Adrian, I never thought she'd go this far to frame me for the crime. I mean, what does she have against me? Dude, I don't get it. That's something I would like to know, too. Do you have any ideas at all? Even the slightest clue? Huh? What? Me? Don't be silly, Mr. Lawyer, dude. How am I supposed to know something like that? You super sus. It's true we debuted at the same time. That's why people were always comparing us. But I totally didn't care what people were saying because he wasn't even close, dude. I mean, I'll win every contest we ever had, hands down. I don't get it. Why would she want to frame me? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. Mr. On guard sounds pretty sincere, and he seems trustworthy. So I have to find out what Miss Andrews' real intentions are. Mr. On guard? Dude, no, yes. Oh, he's the same thing as the one we showed him the suicide report. He's not gonna tell us anything. Hey, what about your weird-ass butler? About this person. He's
your butler, Mr. Dome, right? You met him at your mansion.
Pearl, don't tell him that. I wanted to find out what he says. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do lots of things. He takes real good care of me. Why did you ask me to feed your damn cat? Why did we throw away that note? I need that. Alright, let's see what kind of info we need to break him. We can at least figure that out. Matt's secret! Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? Told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I keeps on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. Article and gossip land map. How do we know this? I don't think we have enough info yet. Something to show that he was definitely paying attention. Nope, not enough. Alright, let's go explore. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. We're gonna have to poke around. Probably at the hotel, I would imagine. Can't go to... Ooh, what's over here? March 22nd Police Station Criminal Affairs Department.
Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me.
Uh-oh, who is this? Oh, it's Will Powers! He can give us info. Mr. Powers!
What happened? Why are you here?
You see? I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. What?! Will! How could you hurt me like this? So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? We were with him the whole time, though. I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. And all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. Said my face and whole self in general looks suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Oh, Will. You poor man. Alright, what's your testimony? So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I don't really know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. He's testifying against us and he doesn't know what it's about. Okay. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Can't tell anyone, especially not that lawyer, he said.
What do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
Pearls, it's us. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Mai and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Ouch, I really don't have a lot of friends, do I? Harsh. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game to justify himself. Wow, he sounds like a total jerk!
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
No, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him. His manager, you know? Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Power suddenly kind of looking kind of energetic? Gossip? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image? Aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see? But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey! So did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax?
I heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Razzle dazzle! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thought about it a little the other day. About that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Why can't you just tell me? Mr. Powers is so charged up his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Is he Blanca? Is Will Powers Blanca? Pre-greening and orange hair? Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corrida?
Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. Are both of these dudes just totally fucked up? A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. That's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Guard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. What?
Mr. Nick, your phone!
It's the Steel Samurai theme. Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It's because Will Powers is the Steel Samurai, so it's like, fanboy. Sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Beep. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal! Uh-oh, what happened, Gumshoe? I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, What happened to Edgeworth? Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. In the end, Gumshoe, more info, please. Hello? You got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
And we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow I doubt that. Okie dokie. Back to the office. Ryan Company Law Offices. What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. I came as fast as I could. I clicked 2 buttons. Well, what happened? Got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Excuse me? It worked?
Huh?
This quickly? And this bear is what gave them away, pal. Bear? Figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. No, Edward told you that. Gumshoe, please. I fast traveled. Yeah, exactly.
But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth who...
Shh. Pearls. And go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in the room?
Mad on guard. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Huh?
Mad on guard, your client. That's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Great! You sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Holy fuck, that's an expensive bear. But it is life-size, so... I guess not entirely unreasonable, but holy shit. Receipt? That's all you have? It's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure he sold that bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. I decided to say it like me. This can't be. Credit card receipt added to the court record. Did I get the bear and stuff back? No? Okay, fine. That's an expensive-ass bear. So, what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for your file, for you to file away in evidence. Thanks. Got the spy camera, transmitter, and stuffed bear refiled in the court record. Okay, cool. I know you don't want to give up, pal. Never thought... I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was mad on guard.
Why would Mr. Guard do something like this?
Bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. You have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. You gonna see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean. Yes. Got no choice.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
Oh, Pearls, you poor sweet child. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Be strong for Pearls! Mad on Guard, what in the world have you done? Okay, we're gonna go see Matt first, I guess. To the detention center! You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Alright, here we go. The camera is reason enough why he was keeping a definitely close eye on him. Matt's secret. We know you paid close attention on that night. We have the receipt. Take that! What, Mr. On Guard? Is that not it? Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult my friend, okay? Said I should snort while I give a good laugh. Motherfucker. Okay. Shit. Alright, hold on. Let me go back so I can save. Because we have, like, no thing. We're gonna save real quick. We got no meter. spy camera itself. Maybe the bear. This bear was in Mr. Kurita's room on the night of the murder. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. So, it's a present, dude. It actually looks kind of classy, if you know what I mean. Yes, I hear it's quite expensive. Which is why it's very odd that this gadget was found inside this bear. This is a very small video camera. And it was hidden inside this bear's eye. Maybe it's a really curious bear? Well, whatever this bear saw was sent somewhere using this transmitter. Which means someone on the night of the murder was secretly filming Mr. Kurita's room. There we go, we got one. You guys won at a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was... Represent this or his profile? Well, Mr. On Guard? Oh, was the... No, how do I get out? Oh my gosh. Push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Ugh, made too many mistakes. Oh. It didn't take us out. It just makes you start over. Okay, that's cool. Not the end of the world if you fail this. So we just gotta get it in the right order. Okay. Holy shit, it's a tiny sliver! It's fine. There you go, take the bear. And then it had the spy camera. And then it's gonna be a person next. So we're gonna do his profile. It was you! Mr. On Guard, don't you know that this bear is from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? Oh my god, Phoenix, you're so sassy. What else did the bear tell you? He says the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? Pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want me to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Now we do the receipt, yes? I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800? This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? What? It's ivory. And it's got elephant hair for bristles. I don't know how to respond to this. You know, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? Nope, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set this camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Krita's room and filmed it in secret is... Uh-oh. Is it the tabloid shit? I mean, that's all I got. I don't know what else. Adrian Andrews? There's a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Krita were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Krita, you were gonna reveal this as fact and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Oh, because that would wreck his reputation. That makes sense. Okay, I get it now. Dude, you could be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer dude, that kind of scandal? That's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy on Mr. Krita because of Miss Andrews. And there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up the camera in Mr. Krita's room was... How the fuck should I know? Was it something about the suicide note? No, never mind. It was because of this thing. Never mind. The post-ceremony confession. Obviously. If I really wanted to set up a spy camera, I wouldn't have set it up in Juan's room. It would be in your office, dude. Huh? My office? Well, dude, you're always saying really absurd things, right? You're like getting the comedy channel for free. Shit, that wasn't it.
Mr. Nick, if you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again.
Made too many mistakes. I'm just glad it doesn't eat me out. Okay, so what was his real reason for setting up the camera? I definitely thought it would have to do with the post-ceremony confession. Was that not it? He can't be interested in the suicide note, can he? Oh, maybe he is because there was something suspicious about it. Let's try that again with the suicide note. How about that? Because the suicide note said something... Remember what... Yeah, it said something about... Will said something about the note. Something about an insidious man. So what if that actually referred to Matt? Because he also said Matt was like a super player, so like what if Matt had did something with Celeste? Now we click away. Okay, we gotta get through this to get back to where we were. It was you! You gave him the bear. And the receipt. Okay. Why are we looking into it? It's because we need the truth. You hid it because Like, Matt was seducing Celeste, and that's why Juan broke up with her? Possibly. Because otherwise it'd be kind of like, why bring up the fact that he's a player? That seems kind of weird. No, that's not it. Okay. So we need to go find out what information he wanted. Well then. Find out anything about this? No? Okay. I would like to quickly go around and see if we can find more info from somebody. I don't think she's gonna know anything about the spy camera. And it still won't let us into Matt's room. No, okay. Oops, shit. What if we go back to Matt's house now? That is the wrong thing. Nope, nothing. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need to... I have to stop here for now. But let's go back here. So we can... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe we should talk to Adrian first. Wait, what was the thing for Adrian? We needed to know... what Matt has to do with Celeste. Okay, so we have to break Matt first, I think, before we can talk to Adrian. Okay, anyway. I do need to stop here. I have to do some stuff for tonight, but we're gonna pick this up again. Yeah, why revenge? We don't know why yet. We're gonna pick this up again within the next couple days, probably. I'm gonna shoot to do more of this either tomorrow or Saturday. Or if I don't do this tomorrow, we might be doing something else tomorrow. I'm gonna see if Darjeeling Inkling wants to do a collab with something. Or Dr. Lupon, if you ever want to do that letter collab, you should let me know. So that we could do that. But yeah, we're gonna pick this up really soon, within the next few days. I wish I could have gone longer today, but I have some stuff to do, so it's okay. So we'll pick this up really soon and then try to get to the bottom of what the heck Matt and Adrian are hiding. But yeah, actually, first, before we go, a little bit of news. Let me type this in here. If you check out socials, I made a YouTube. So the YouTube, here's my YouTube channel. I'm gonna start putting up the VoDs here. So the past VoDs, if you haven't seen the beginning and you want to catch up and see how everything played out up to here, you can do that from the YouTube channel permanently at any time at your leisure. Because on Twitch it disappears after like a couple weeks. I don't know how long, but yeah. So and that's there for you guys now. I'll put a link to that in my Twitch profile too, so that you guys can get to that at any time. Actually, let me put some background music on while we talk about that. So yeah, so that's some good news. I'm also maybe not exactly halfway done with the video, but I'm working on a video for 14, so that stuff's gonna go up there too. So there'll be some guide videos for 14 up there. Maybe some short Q&As about 14. I've been kind of thinking about that, like just really short videos for like things that players might ask or people might ask, or like questions that I hear so that we can just answer them in a YouTube video. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But yeah, we're gonna start putting stuff up there, so it'll be fun. Go ahead and, you know, follow that if you want, if you ever need to catch up on things. And again, like, also, if you aren't following the stream already, please do give us a follow if you want to see when we go live next time to wrap up this case. And you can also follow on Twitter for when we and I'll, you know, I'm doing pretty good about announcing day of, like, when I'm thinking about streaming, so you can get a little bit more of a heads up that way if you're don't have notifications on. Yeah, other than that, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Thanks again to the Vagrancy for those gift subs to people today. Hope you guys enjoy your new sub badges. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all had fun. I will catch you all next time. I hope to see you all then, and that you all have a great night. Let's see. Do you guys want to see someone play Pokemon Unite? I don't know this person personally, but there's somebody playing Pokemon Unite. Maybe we should raid him. Let me go see what he's doing. If he's doing anything interesting in here. Let me check his channel really quick. They're doing some kind of practice thing for something. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Alright, so I will catch you all next time, and then we will get to the bottom of this case then. Since it should be the weekend, we can go for longer and just finish the damn case. Alright, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Have a great night, and catch you all then. Have a good weekend.